puja smarapayami. Shri Shirdi Sai Baba Namaha. Om Pavitra Pavitra Hova Sarvashtatang Gato Piva Asmarit Pundarikaksham Sabhavantara Suchi. Brahmaranam Paramasukaram Kevalam Janamurtim Danvatitam Ganga Sardasham Tattvamasalariksham Ekam Nityam Bimalam Archalam Sarvari Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunartitam Sadguru Tvam Namami Yam. Om Gurudev Namaha. 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 Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Vahanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Asanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Pajam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Argyam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Achanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Snandanam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Chandanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Akashanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Pushtanam Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Deepam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Dupam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Deepam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Navijam Samarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Jal Samarpayami. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Kandalandamandalakaram Diptayena Chakaram Tapradam Drishtatam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Vahanam Smarpayami. Namaskaram Smarpayami. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha Arti Smarpayami. Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Shirdi Sai Hare. Bhaktajanam Samrakshaka Bhaktajanam Samrakshaka Shirdi Maheshwara Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Seshivararam Shrikara Sarva Pranapataye Swami Sarva Pranapataye Ashrita Kalpalatika Ashrita Kalpalatika Apadbandava Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Mata Pita Gurudev Mariam Tayanive Swami Mariam Tayanive Narada Brahma Jagannatha Narada Brahma Jagannatha Nagendraya Sharaya Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Omkara Rupa Hare Shiva Sai Mahadeva Shirdi Sai Mahadeva Mangala Harati Anduka Mangala Harati Anduka Mandara Giri Hare Om Jai Jagadisha Hare Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana 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 Om Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Satya Narayana Narayana Om Jai Sadguru Deva Om Shanti 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu 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 Loka Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Akilanda Koti Brahma Dhananaka Rajadi Rajogi Rajapada Brahma Sachitananda Smat Satguru Shri Bhagavan Shirdi Sanath Maharaj Ki
Jai.
Akilanda Koti Brahma Dhananaka Rajadi Rajogi Rajapada Brahma Sachitananda Samat Satguru Shri Nanda Mahima Maharaj Ki
Jai.
Akilanda Koti Brahma Dhananaka Rajadi Rajogi Rajapada Brahma Sachitananda Samat Satguru Shri Shankaracharya Maharaj Ki
Jai.
Paramam Bhavitram Bhava Vibhutim Paramam Vichitram Nila Vibhutim Paramahat Maestra Moksha Pradatam Bhava Vibhutim Ramam Smarami Sai Baba Vibhutim Satatam Smarami Shirdi Sai Vibhutim Manasam Smarami Om 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 Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurman Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti 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 Sahana Bhavantu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavavahai Tejasvina Vaditamastu Mavidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Sai Shri Sai Jai Jai Sai. Blessed morning to you. Happy Thursday, Guru Day. Welcome, Dee, Zane, Victor, Kat, Catalina. We move into this week's Sri Sai Satcharita reading. Coming to chapter 39. In the last chapter, we described Baba's Chivati procession. In this, we take up Baba's handi, cooking pot, and some other subjects. O blessed Sadguru Sai, we bow to you, who has given us happiness to the whole world, accomplished the welfare of the devotees, and have removed the affliction of those who have resorted to your feet. By being very liberal and also being the protector and savior of the bhaktas who surrender themselves to you, you have incarnated yourself in this world to oblige mankind and to do them good. The liquid essence of pure self was poured into the mold of Brahma, and out of this has come the crest jewel of the saints, Sai. This Sai is Atmaram himself. He is the abode of perfect divine bliss. After having attained himself all objects of life, he made his devotees established on the path. Baba's handi. Different sadhanas, means of different accomplishments, are prescribed in our scriptures for different ages. Tapa or penance is recommended for the Krita age, Dhyan or knowledge for the Tirtha age, Yagna or sacrifice for the Dwarpa age, and Dan or charity for the Kali age, present. Of all the charities, giving food is the best one. We are much perturbed when we get no food at noon. Other beings feel similarly under such circumstances. After knowing this, he who gives food to the poor and hungry is the best donor of a charitable person. The Taittiriya Upanishad says that food is Brahman. From food all creatures are born, and by food they live, and after having departed into food again, they enter. When the guest comes to our door at noon, it is our duty to welcome him by giving him food. Other kinds of charities, giving wealth, prosperity, property, clothes, etc., require some discrimination, but in the matter of food, no such consideration is necessary. If anybody comes to our door at noon, he should be served forthwith, and if lame, crippled, blind, or diseased persons come, they should be fed first, and the able-bodied persons and our relations after. The merit of feeding the former is much greater than that of feeding the latter. Other kinds of charities are imperfect without this anadan, donation of food. Just as stars without the moon, necklace without its pendant, crown without its pinnacle, pond without a lotus, bhajan without devotion, married lady without kumkum mark, song without a sweet voice, or buttermilk without salt. Just as a pulse soup excels over other dishes, anadan is the best of all merits. Now let us see how Baba prepared food and distributed it to others. It has been stated before that Baba required very little food for himself, and whatever little he wanted was obtained by begging for a few houses. But when he decided to distribute food to all, he made all preparations himself. He depended on nobody and troubled none. In this matter, first he went to the bazaar and bought all the right things, corn, flour, spices, paying cash. He also did the grinding in the open courtyard of the masjid. He arranged a big hearth, and after lighting a fire, he kept a handi over it with a proper measurement of water. There were two kinds of cooking pots, one small and one big. The former provided food for 50 people, the latter 100. Sometimes he cooked sweet rice and other times biryani with meat. At times in the boiling soup, he let small balls of thick or flat bread of wheat flour. He grinded the spices on the stone slab and put them in thin pulverized spices into the cooking pot. He took all the pains to make the dishes very palatable. He prepared ambul by boiling jawblet of flour in water and later mixing it into buttermilk, and then boiled both together. With the food he distributed this ambul to all alike. To see whether the food was properly cooked or not, Baba rolled up the sleeve of his konfi and put his bare arm into the boiling cauldron without fear and churned the whole mass from side to side and up to down. There was no marks of burns on his arm nor fear on his face. When the cooking was over, Baba got his pots in the masjid and had them duly consecrated by the Muslim priests. First he sent part of the food as prasad to Mahalspati and Tatya Patil, and then he served the remaining contents of his own hand to all the poor and helpless people, to their heart's content. Really blessed are the fortunate must have been those people who got food prepared by Baba and served by Baba himself. Somebody may raise a point here and ask, did Baba distribute vegetarian and non-vegetarian food as prasad to all his devotees? The answer is plain and simple. Those who were accustomed to non-vegetarian food were giving non-vegetarian food from the cooking pot as prasad, and those who were not so accustomed to it were given vegetarian meal. He never created in them any wish or desire to indulge in this food. There is a principle that when a guru himself gives anything as prasad, the disciple who thinks or doubts whether it's acceptable or otherwise goes on to future misery. In order to see whether any disciple has imbibed this principle, Baba at times puts them to a test. For instance, on Ekadash day, he gave some rupees to Dada Kelkar and asked him to go in person to Kahora to get meat from there. This Dada Kelkar was an Orthodox Brahmin and adhered to all Orthodox manner in his life. He knew that offering wealth, grain, and clothes to a Sadguru was not enough, but the implicit obedience to him to prompt compliance with his order was the real dakshina that pleased him most. So Dada Kelkar dressed himself and started for the place. Then Baba called him back and said, "Don't go yourself, but send somebody." Then Dada sent his own servant, Pandu, for the purpose. When Baba saw him going, he asked Dada to call him back and canceled the program. On another occasion, Baba asked Dada just to see how the Saltish Bryan was done. The latter replied casually that it was all right. Then Baba said to him, "Neither have you seen it with your eyes nor tasted it with your tongue. Then how could you say it was good? Just take off the lid and see." While saying this, Baba caught his arm and thrust it into the pot and added, "Take some out, and leaving aside your orthodox ways, taste a little." When a wave of real love rises in a mother's mind, she pinches her child, and when he begins to cry, she hugs him close to her bosom. Similarly, Baba is a true mother. Pinched out of Kalkar in this way, really no saint or guru will ever force his orthodox disciple to eat food forbidden in his religion. The cooking pot business went on for some time till 1910 and was stopped thereafter. As stated before, Das Ganu spread the fame of Baba by his kirtans far and wide in the Mumbai precinct, and people from that part of the country began to flock to Shirdi, which became very soon a place of pilgrimage. The devotees brought with them various articles for presentation and offered various dishes of food as nivedya. The quantity of nivedya offered by them was so much that the fakirs and paupers could feed themselves to their heart's content, leaving some slurps behind. Before stating how nivedya was distributed, we shall now refer to Nana Shab Chokar's story showing Baba's regard for local shrines and deities. Nana Shab's disrespect of a shrine. By drawing inferences or guessing in their own way, some people said that Sai was a Brahmin and some said that he was a Muslim. In reality, he belonged to no caste. No one knew definitively when he was born and what community and who his parents were. Then how could he be Muslim or Brahmin? If he was a Muslim, he could keep his duni ever burning in the masjid. How could there be a Tulsi Vrindavan there? And how could he allow blowing of the conches and ringing of the bells? How could he allow the different forms of Hindu worship there? Had he been a Muslim, could he have had ears pierced, and could he have spent money out of his pocket for repairing Hindu temples? On the contrary, he never tolerated the slightest disrespect to shrines or deities. Once Nana Sham Shankar came to Shirdi with his sadhu, husband of his wife's sister, Mr. Beanwell. When they went to the masjid and sat before Baba, the latter suddenly got angry with Nana Shab and said, "You have been so long in my company, then why do you behave like this?" Nana Shab at first didn't understand anything and humbly requested Baba to explain. Baba asked him, when did he come to Kalpragan and how he came to Shirdi from there. Nana Shab then at once realized his mistake. He usually worshipped the shrine of Datta on the banks of Godavari at Kalpragan on his way to Shirdi, but this time he dissuaded his relative, who was a Datta Bhakta, from going to the shrine in order to avoid delay and drove straight. He confessed all this to Baba and told him that while bathing in the Godavari, a big thorn went into his foot and gave him much trouble. Baba said that this was a slight punishment he met and warned him to be more careful in the future. Kala. To revert to the distribution of the Nivedya, after the Arti was over and after Baba sent away the people with Udi and blessings, he went inside and sat behind a curtain with his back to the Nimbar for the meals. With 2 rows of intimate devotees on each side, the Bhaktas brought Nivedya containing a variety of food, such as puris, mande, polis, basudis, sanzis, fine rice, etc., and kept waiting outside for prasad consecrated by Baba. All the foods were mixed in a hotchpotch and placed before Baba. He offered it to God and consecrated it. Then portions of the same were given to the persons waiting outside, and the rest was served to the group and devotees inside. With Baba at the center, the Bhaktas sitting the 2 rows then dined to their heart's content. Baba asked Shama and Nana Shab daily to serve the consecrated food to all persons sitting inside and looking to their individual needs and comforts. This they did very carefully and willingly. Every morsel of food thus partaken gave the fulfillment and satisfaction. Such sweet, lovely, and consecrated food it was, ever auspicious and ever holy. Cup of buttermilk. Once Hendapant had eaten his full capacity in this company when Baba offered him a cup of buttermilk. Its white appearance pleased him, but there was no space for it. He, however, took only a sip on seeing his faltering attitude. Baba said, "Drink it all. You won't get any such opportunities hereafter." He drank it off then and found that Baba's words were prophetic. He had passed away after a brief period. Now, readers, we have certainly to thank Hemdapant. He drank the cup of buttermilk, and he has supplied us with sufficiently quantity of nectar in the form of Baba's Leelas. Let us drink this nectar to our heart's content, and be satisfied and happy. Bows to Sri Sai. Peace be to all. Jai Guru.
Jai Guru.
Sai Shri Sai Jai Jai Sai.
Sai Shri Sai.
Precisely, said Zane, as we prepare the food and offer the food on our behalf to others. It is consecrated, and it is the way blessings and movement of grace can come forth from our hands. Let us drink this cup of nectar and be satisfied and happy. Jai Ma to Sai Baba's Leelas. Om Tat Sat. Happy Thursday, everyone. Happy Guru Day. Loosely, I say happy full moon to you. As we know, this full moon is eclipsed. The energy and the effects of it are already being highly felt here personally in this moment and in this morning. We won't be live tonight for the fire ceremony, as you know. The temple will close down, the windows and shades will be drawn, the muertes will be put to sleep. This is for this energy of this transition to keep us safe and protected, to root away any negative influences that may be provoking or coming forth from this shadowed energy caused by the eclipse of the moon. So our grace and love goes out to everyone here this morning. May your energy be withheld and sustained this evening. If you feel called to stay indoors and stay away from the moonlight, that may be a positive. That could be up to you, though. So we put a large intention of love and support to Nepal and the Tibetan border for the flash floods that are currently happening now, and all of the lives that are leaving us in this moment. Again, understanding that all things happen for a reason. Interesting as they happen during these cycles of transition of time. May we help charitably in whatever which way we can, knowing that helping here in your local surroundings is helping in a further surroundings. Helping one is helping all. May we continue to stay steadfast, to continue to stay focused on the goal, continue to follow the light within, understanding that light is the divine love and divine self that is in all of us. May we send love and blessings to all that are here and all around us. May Baba's blessings be with you today and always. Om Tat Sat Om. Om Ham Hanumatya Namaha. Om Ham Hanumatya Namaha. Hrim Namah Shivaya Hrim Hrim Namah Shivaya Hrim. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Hrim Bhagavamukhaya Namaha. Om Shrim Shriya Namaha. Om Shrim Shriya Namaha. Om Gam Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shri Sanataya Namaha. Om Sai Shri Sai Jai Jai Sai. Jai Ma. Peace, love, and blessings all. Hari Om Tat Sat.